Turn me! Was I the only one expecting Korra to immediately just yell that out when she was interrogating the judge in this episode? Really? I was the only one? Alright, whatever. Let's get to my thoughts and my reaction towards Legend of Korra Book 2, Episode 4, Civil Wars Part 2. Overall, this is probably so far, the best episode in Legend of Korra Book 2 Spirits. For a number of reasons. There was just a lot of shit that happened in this episode, and this particular video will probably be longer than my last Legend of Korra recap / thoughts video, because there's just so much I have to talk about, so let's get to that. This episode, I thought, perfectly balanced out the humor of the show and just a lot of sad moments in the show, or a lot of emotional moments in the show, and that's probably why it's my favorite episode so far. A lot of the moments which are really memorable for me personally with this episode are emotional moments that really made me think, you know what, that's one of the reasons why I love Avatar. Moments that were funny, and then moments that were really emotional, and that's the reason pretty much why we love Avatar, don't we? Because it can be, funny, and it can be, funny in, a kid show way, or funny in, even adults can get some jokes way, or, very, very emotional, and it will get everybody, anybody emotional. That's the reason why I like this episode so much. It reminds me of really the entire reason why, we fans absolutely love Avatar, and that's, again, why I love this episode so much. It just made me think, this is why I loved Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is why I love Legend of Korra, because of the great balance between, the humor and the emotional scenes. And some of those emotional scenes actually really got me emotional. I actually have a list. The part where, Boomy was talking to the statue of Aang in the Southern Air Temple with all the statues of the past avatars, and really was really, really sad, and it's kind of hard not to get a little teary-eyed at that moment where he just goes up to Aang, the statue of Aang, and just says something along the lines of, I'm sorry I wasn't the first, I'm sorry I wasn't the airbender that you wanted me to be, but I tried my best to keep the world safe, and I hope, I made you proud. And that was just so damn sad, because he's Aang's first kid, and I guess Boomy feels as if he has to, make himself equal or greater than, his siblings, Tenzin and Kaya. That was really, really sad. And that was, at the same time, very, very sad and very, very emotional when Kaya, walked up to him and said, he is proud of you, and just, gives him a big hug. That was really hard-hitting and just made the episode for me personally. Even if the episode sucked and that scene was in it, that would have made it for me. That would have made it a very, very watchable episode. Also, the Aang family, we never know Aang's last name, so I'm just going to say the Aang family photo with Aang, Katara, and their 3 kids. That was also very, very, very emotional, very, very nice. And also the scenes between Ikki and Tenzin on the Southern Air Temple when they're hanging out with all the baby sky bisons. And I have another question. Does that mean that there was another Sky Bison along with Appa after the original Last Airbender series ended? I mean, how did they, repopulate, and how there are a lot more Sky Bison? I don't really want to get into that. But the scenes between them, Ikki and Tenzin, were also very, very emotional and very, very nice and heartfelt. And that's something that I really did like, the fact that Tenzin and, Ikki are, learning from each other to get along with their siblings. I really, really like that. That's the whole reason why, Ikki ran off in the first place, because Milo and Jinora, I guess, were picking on her or just making fun of her somehow, and she ran off, and, Tenzin and Kaya and Boomy went to go look for them. They got on each other's nerves, and, Tenzin and Kaya went back to the Air Temple. I really, really like that they just were sort of learning from each other to get along with their siblings. Like, Ikki was saying, you should get along with your, brother and sister, and, Tenzin said to her, you should get along with your brother and sister, and they were just kind of, jumping off each other and learning from each other. I really, really liked that. I thought that was a really nice lesson, and really brought this whole two-parter sort of full circle. I really liked that. That was very, very nice. And that about does it for some of the heartfelt moments. Now, the humor, these are probably the best jokes in like all of the Avatar series, not the entire Avatar series, but in the Legend of Korra Avatar series, probably some of the best jokes in the entire show. Barrack. I mentioned before that probably my favorite character this season is going to be Varrick. I was wrong. Barrack is my favorite character in the entire show. Not Varrick anymore. He's Barrack. He's Barrack to me. No longer Varrick. Because in this episode, he's hiding out from the Northern Water Tribe, Unalaq and, all the Northern Water Tribe soldiers. So he hides in this giant stuffed platypus bear, which is funny in itself, and he is never out of the platypus bear costume. He's always in the platypus bear costume. And not only that, but his assistant, Julie, is in there too, which... Did anyone else find that really creepy? I mean, yeah, I know, it's a kid's show and I shouldn't be thinking these thoughts, but I'm not the only one that thought that. And really, am I? I can't be. But yeah, that was kind of weird, but funny at the same time. And just so much funny shit happens in this, with Barrack. He's now Barrack. And how, I guess I don't really know how to say this, but I guess platypus bear currency. The platypus bear is pooping money. Yeah, that happens in this episode. Yeah, it was funny, but it also seemed kind of juvenile. And then I remembered, oh yeah, this is still a kid's show. Kids will find this funny and stuff like that. I guess that's funny. When I first saw it, when he dropped money out of the... Well, platypus bear pooping money, where it's dropped out of, where he dropped the money out of the platypus bear in order to bribe BOLIN to get the judge to overrule or just make everybody that was in the assassination attempt against Unalaq innocent. Immediately when I thought that, I was just like, did they really do that? I really hope they don't do that again. And then they did it again, and it was done a little bit more funny. I'm not gonna lie. I actually laughed at, a poop joke. Which is... I don't think they're funny, but in this case, it was really, really funny the way they did it. I don't know why. I thought it was funny. That was just really, really stupid. It was stupid, but it was funny. It was weird. It was just weird. The baby Sky Bison, as I mentioned, just so damn cute. Oh yeah, and then you got Bolin and Pabu, dressed up as pretty much Eska, or just as Northern Water Tribe people in robes. When I saw that happen to Bolin, I laughed, and when I saw even Pabu dressed up in little Northern Water Tribe robes, I laughed my ass off. That was really, really funny. And then we got Eska, who... Actually, I take that back. Barrack being my favorite character. Barrack, it's either Barrack or Eska. Just because of this episode alone, we had so much with these two damn characters. Eska's... I can't sleep. I cannot sleep because of Eska. Eska is one of the creepiest, weirdest, and most fucking weird characters that I've ever seen in anything. There's one part in this episode where she gets this really weird skull betrothal necklace to Tenzin because she says she wants to get married to him. Again, she's a weird character, really fucking weird. And the way the face is drawn, just the way the face looks when she does that, when she hands it to him, is so goddamn creepy. Can we get a Scary Maze game re-edit of that with that face in it? I would really like to see that. Actually, no, I wouldn't like to see that. Don't do it. Please don't. Actually. That's one. And then we have the ending, which, when I think it was either Barrack or Bolin were looking out at sea, and one of them said, "We got company," and I immediately thought to myself, oh, is it the Northern Water Tribe or whatever? And then it just seemed like one person, and then I immediately went, I said to myself, oh, was it the Northern Water Tribe? And then it looked like there was one person. I immediately said to myself, oh shit. From the bottom of my heart, oh shit, we're fucked and we're in trouble. End on the fucking biggest cliffhanger of Eska just fucking hauling ass across the ocean using water bending just flying towards Bolin on Varric's giant yacht. On Barrick's giant yacht. With not only her hauling ass across the ocean, but with all of her makeup smudged and very teary, because again I mentioned she was going to be married to him, and now she's sad because I guess he left or whatever, and that's probably a fucking really suspenseful goddamn cliffhanger right there, even more suspenseful than the season premiere cliffhanger with the Northern Water Tribe coming to the Southern Water Tribe. That it's even more suspenseful for that because I really want to see what the fuck happens. And she actually shows emotion. It's sadness and it's really crazy, but it's an emotion at least. And I cannot wait to see what she does in the next episode because that's going to be awesome. That is really going to be awesome. Julie knows what to do. That was another funny moment where Julie, Barrick throughout the whole episode is just saying, Julie, do the thing, and then Julie just knows what it is. That was really funny. Just no description at all, just do the thing. That's funny. That's going to be a meme, I bet you. It's going to be annoying fast. I already talked about Tenzin, that's fine. Now let's get to some of the stuff that I didn't like. Of course, I am a fair man, so I talk about stuff that I did like. Well, I also talked about some of the stuff that I did not like. So, Korra's dad, Tone Rock, is apparently sentenced at first to death after the, planned assassination of his brother Unalaq. And then Unalaq, reasons with the judge, and the judge sentenced him and, the other people that planned out the assassination attempt to just life in prison in the Northern Water Tribe. And I didn't put this on here, but this just came to my mind. Korra just says out loud in front of the judge and in front of everybody in the courtroom, if you kill my dad, I'm going to kill you. Just plain and simple as like that. Not really with much emotion. She just goes up to him and says, if you kill my dad, I'm going to kill you. Not with any anger, just very nonchalantly. That was weird. But wouldn't there be some repercussions of that in the courtroom? Avatar or not, wouldn't there be someone that was maybe, should we arrest her? She just threatened the judge's life. Should we, throw her in a cell? That never, I'm no expert in law, or, I'm no attorney, I'm no expert in law or whatever, but wouldn't that be the case? If you threaten someone's life when in the middle of a courtroom, no less, wouldn't you be arrested? I don't know, that was just one thing that kind of caught my eye, and I really had to talk about it here. But the main thing I'm getting to is Korra's dad saying, don't do anything brash, because if you do, there will be a civil war. If you fuck up, if you do anything bad whatsoever, there are going to be some major repercussions that will take probably years to fix. And what does Korra do? Well, what Korra always does. Doesn't follow any of the rules whatsoever and just goes ahead and does what she thinks is right. Because we haven't seen that before. Oh wait, we have. Why the fuck did you do this? She is told not to do any goddamn thing brash or that will have repercussions. And then not even a scene later, she does something that's extremely brash, and what do you know, has repercussions. She goes to the judge and literally threatens to kill him right there, and just interrogates him and finds out that Unalaq is the big villain. Not that much of a shock there, I'll get to that in a minute, but just flat out threatens him. And again, that's why I said in the beginning of this video, swear to me! Because she's interrogating him, the judge, and the judge is saying, oh, I swear to God, nothing, nothing's happening, and that's the reason why. But yeah, she, and not even a scene later, she does something brash and that will have repercussions after she's told not to do that. That's the reason why I really, at points, hate Korra, and I really just want to fucking strangle her, because she just doesn't follow the rules, and she thinks that everything that she thinks is, right. And I hate that. It's so annoying after so many damn episodes of seeing that exact same thing. It's annoying as hell. What I was expecting to happen was Korra was chasing after the judge on Naga, and the judge was, speeding away. I thought that they were just going to go the more mature route. I wish they had gone the more mature route and had her just reason and just simply talk and have a discussion with the judge. Like, I just need a moment of your time, and I need to know what is going on. And, I need to know this because we're on the brink of civil war. We need to talk. We need to get things straight. We need to get things right. I need to know what's happening in order to help both these tribes from going to war and leaving many casualties probably behind. I thought that was going to happen. I really had wished that they went with that more mature route, because I was just thinking to myself, there's no goddamn way that they would do this exact same thing over again, having Korra do something brash after her being told not to do something brash, and what do you know, they fuck up and they have her do something brash. Again, the title character of the series, I cannot get behind, and I really am starting to just fucking absolutely hate her. Stop. Just please go the more mature route next time and just do something a little bit more different. Please. I would much rather have that. I think a lot of other people would much rather have that. So there's that. Also, although that was it was cool. I was annoyed, but it was still cool because she has the freaking judge's head in, like, Naga's mouth. Like, if you don't tell me what, is going on right now, yeah, you're going to be Naga's dinner. That was a little, it's, family show, yeah. Yeah, sure. That was kind of badass. It was badass, but it still annoyed me. But, whatever. Next, Unalaq. Unalaq in this certain episode is revealed to be the big villain. No one is the slightest bit surprised. Oh, Unalaq's the villain. Yeah, next you're going to be telling me the sky is blue, grass is green, and when it rains, and I don't have an umbrella, I become wet. It's not that big of a fucking shock. Look at the guy. He's obviously evil, and he's obviously a shady dude. He was obviously the villain. There's not really much I can go into else. He's the villain. It turns out that he was the one that, he apparently bribed the barbarians into attacking the Northern Water Tribe and hiding out in the spiritual forest in the Northern Water Tribe, so that Tone Rock and his men would go in there and destroy it, and Tone Rock would be banished to the Southern Water Tribe. So that's that, and that's, what Unalaq did, and he's just trying to, get his brother out of the picture. Again, I think that maybe Tone Rock will die. I don't know. I thought he was going to die in this episode because of the whole death sentence thing, but apparently didn't, but maybe they could be pushing it off. Don't know, I'm just theorizing here. And also, there's a certain line when Unalaq is, Korra goes to break her father out of prison, and Unalaq's standing there saying, he's on the, way to the Northern Water Tribe prison, or just the Northern Water Tribe, whatever. And Unalaq, and Korra says, well, you can't do anything to me because you still need me to open the spiritual portal in the Northern Water Tribe. And Unalaq says out of nowhere, no, not anymore. I really want to know why. Maybe in the next episode they'll go ahead and they'll establish that, and they'll explain why he doesn't need Korra to open the spiritual portal anymore. I really would like to know, and probably a lot of other people would really like to know also. I really hope it isn't he's not just bullshitting, like he really does need her, and he's not just I really hope here he wasn't just bullshitting with her. I hope he really doesn't need her anymore. I really hope they explain that. So that would be something that I really hope they clear up in the next episode. And also, the action scenes were, this isn't a bad thing, but the action scenes were great in this episode. There were a lot of really, really good action in this. Not really much I have to say about it, but the action was great. Animation was still great, top-notch as usual from the creators of Avatar. Animation is always good. Just probably, so far, the best episode in The Legend of Korra Book 2 Spirit so far. I'm absolutely loving it now. I'm really, really excited to see what happens next with Eska or with Unalaq, and I really hope, to see where this is all heading and where this is all going to. Next episode is Peacekeepers. It will be premiering in 6 days, next Friday. I believe October the 4th, yes. So that's all about that. Sorry, this video ran for a really long time, just had a lot I had to say about this episode. But I at least got a video out for you guys. I'll probably have another video maybe out today, maybe, I don't know. And an explanation for those videos, those other videos I put up before, that was actually videos from my very first con that I had ever been to. I wanted to upload a couple little stuff from that con and just let you guys, watch it and probably enjoy it. If you guys want me to upload more videos from the con I was at, I can. I have a lot more videos. If you would like me to upload them, then let me know. I will gladly do that. But that's really all I have to say for now. I'll see you guys next week for Legend of Korra, Book 2, Episode 5. Yeah, Episode 5, Peacekeepers. I'll see you guys then, and that's all about that. That's about it. See ya.